What's today's date?
19
Of what month?
June
Good year. What year?
2022.
Absolutely. And where do you want to live? With Brenda or with me and you?
I'm gonna let both of y'all in and out.
Well, where do you want to pay rent at?
Well, where I be at, I pay this month. When next month.
Okay, so where do you always want to pay your rent? In an apartment or that house over there where Brenda live at?
I got to decide. I never know.
So you
I didn't know Brenda had moved out. I was living in the house by myself.
Brenda did not move. You moved.
I know. Well, her stuff must be not in the house.
You moved from Brenda.
I came out of my house. I came out of my house this morning.
Grandma.
And I went over my house. I went over there, checked my house, checked it. It was open. My apartment was open.
You went where?
But in my apartment was empty. Be quiet now. My apartment was empty when I went back to the house.
When did you go back there?
This morning. He was out there in the car, and I kept saying, well, why would you ever get up there in the building, up in the house? And he said, you were doing something like down there in the car.
You must have been dreaming because you haven't been back over there on East 92nd Street.
I'm talking about in my apartment.
This apartment.
I'm apartment down the hallway. That's my apartment down the hallway. I went over there and checked, the door was open. To see, everybody in there, wasn't nobody in there. And so when I called the night, talking to them tonight, before I got here, she said, did I want to come over? Did I want to come spend the night and come get me? I said, I had to think about it. You know I said that? I had to think about it. And so I come on in and I said, damn, I don't want to go over there and I want to stay here, but I can't stay two places at one time. I had to think about it. So that's something my mind said, don't go. My mind said, stay here. I said, damn. Couldn't even.
What's the reason you don't stay with Brenda? Do you remember?
I told you she was a hacker. She was a hacker. She always carrying on, talking mess all the time and cussing and carrying on all the time. And I don't know. He just don't treat me right. That's all. And then if you don't eat, I said, no, I don't eat. When you eat, when you ask me when did I eat? I said, don't worry about when I eat.
She just want to make sure you eat, Grandma.
Yeah, that's true, too.
I just want to be fair. She just want to make sure you eat.
Yeah, she won't be sure.
Because if she not there, she don't know when you eat.
Yeah. But I'm talking about when she's there. So, and I went over there, I slept in here last night, all night then.
Yeah, you've been here since May.
Yeah. So, I went over there and checked the house out. The door was open. And then
Now, what house are you talking about?
My apartment down the hallway.
Okay.
I was at my apartment down the hallway.
Okay.
And so then
now, does Brenda have an apartment or a house, Grandma?
I don't know. I don't know what you need in a house.
Okay, do you remember Brenda's address?
What you moved to?
No, do you know Brenda's address on... Yes, you do, on East 92nd Street. 13 what?
Oh, yeah. 13, yeah. East 92nd Street, on Way Park. On Way Park, right? Yeah, we're on Way Park.
Okay, is Brenda address a house or is it an apartment?
It's a house.
Okay, do you live in an apartment now or a house right now today?
It's an apartment here.
Okay. Do you know I'm recording you?
Yeah, I'm pretty here.
Are you okay with me recording you? Do you now what you say about the phone call? Did Robin call you or you call Robin or who called him?
I called him Robin come before I got a call. And so then I called back and I said, I ain't been thinking about moving or like that. I said, call me back. Yeah, she called me back. She didn't call back. I probably called back again. She didn't answer. I said, I wonder why she didn't answer.
And then when you talked to her, did you talk to Robin or Brenda?
I talked to Robin or something.
And then
so
Robin...
Wait a minute. Brenda said she want you to move her. I said, I have to think about it. I said, I have to think about it. Because my mind said no. My mind said yeah. My mind said no. My mind said no. You know how I am.
And why do you think your mind say no and not and yeah? What do you think make you feel different, go back and forth?
You know when you stay with somebody all many years, You say some music about all the many years, your mind not functioning right, not functioning. And then when I just came over here, a bit taste, every once in a while, come in, how, we do, open the door, and how you do. And, just this week or this month, then I said, I said, tell you, they was gone. They went somewhere. I said, where they at? Went back out. They were gone. They were gone. They were again. Where they went to? First they had a house full of kids, people. Somebody's over there business. Before she moved. Somebody over there she had some people over there business. And so they said she said they were going back home. So this morning I went over there with nobody in there. I said, why wasn't going there?
Well, can I tell you something? This morning, you did not go over Brenda's. I did not drive you over there.
No, I'm talking about not over there where she at. I'm talking about down there in my apartment.
Okay.
Down the hallway. My apartment is down the hallway.
Okay.
So I went in there to see what she in there. So there wasn't nobody in there. I said, what's she at? What's she at? And I said, no, come back over here. I came over here. I said, Ben's not at home. And she must have went to work. Or she works.
But you want me to tell you something? I got to keep it real with you. I have to always tell you what is going on so that you can know the difference between what's happening and what you might been imagining. Because this is very important to me. You are in an apartment right now. You have been staying in an apartment since May 20th after your birthday. You moved all your stuff. You had your stuff packed. You had some of your stuff packed up. And you called me in the month of April and May. And you kept telling me you was about to leave. You wanted to leave. And I kept ignoring you because I know that you and Brenda go back and forth. You come to my house. You go to Brenda's for a few months. You come to my house for a few months. But I stopped doing that. This is the last time I'm going to participate in back and forth because your memory is very important to me. The doctor, the last time we saw the doctor, it was in May. It was before your birthday. He said, your family, you're going to have a meeting. He said, you guys going to have the meeting. I know exactly what he said because you know what I do. I make sure I can create a record of whatever is said because I don't trust a lot of things people say.
Yeah, I mean,
I got to know that somebody telling me the truth. He said, your family, you're going to have a meeting. He even said Brenda's name because you mentioned Brenda's name. Do you remember the doctor asking you where you want to live? Do you remember that?
Was this one?
In May. When I took you to the doctor, do you remember seeing the doctor? The one that I took you to. Dr. Stuhler. Do you remember talking to him about living with Brenda and living with me? Do you remember him asking you where you want to live? If you don't remember, that's fine. But do you remember that?
Yes, I don't know. And I said, I don't know. It's some.
You don't remember. That's okay.
Sometimes when you around kids jumping and running, you just stop. You can't think like you want to, And then when they quiet down for a long time, hours, then it come to you. It come to you. Remember.
Do you remember when I took you to the doctor?
Stop.
Do you remember?
What time we going to? What about that?
Neon, the doctor that I took you to last year and the year before, Dr. Michael Stuhler, and then he gave you the cream. Do you remember he gave you the cream?
Yeah, I remember that.
Okay. Do you remember talking to him?
Yeah.
About living with Brenda? You might not remember. I don't know.
Yeah. Sometimes I remember my man would go out.
And it's okay because Grandma, you're 91. Not only are you 91, you think a lot. I watch you. You always configuring and figuring out and thinking. You still figure out what you should, how I'm gonna do this. Do you remember when I was talking to Robin earlier?
Yeah.
I'm talking about before she called you
Yeah,
again.
yeah.
Do you remember what I told Robin? And it's okay if you don't remember. But I told Robin, I said, Robin was talking to me about putting you in. She said she don't need to be living in an apartment by herself. I said, I know that. She won't be in an apartment by herself. And Robin also said, put it on pause.